Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing, Willis. Look at the big guy rumble. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many.
That one, take it in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down. Running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Mahomes. That's caught, left outside. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Here's Mahomes. He runs, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here we go. Willis to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So 1 quarter in the books in the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 14-6 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
On the 6. Cowboy 80. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Willis now to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Aubrey now for the extra point. And here's another extra point that he has missed. Second one that is no good. And as it stands, those 2 points are the difference in this game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught by McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Mahomes. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A first down throw for Mahomes. Going for it all. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Willis. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Going up top. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing is Willis. That's caught by Dillon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Willis. He's got Parham, his tight end.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Now Willis. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Play action here. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Get it. Go.
Willis now to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Willis. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Attack.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Eagles have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Throwing, Willis. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for Mahomes. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. On the handoff, McCaffrey has some room inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team. Up. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go, man.
To throw, here's Willis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A gain there of 20. Good for an Eagles first down. Willis to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
First down throw, Mahomes. Off he goes. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Mahomes on first down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. Here's McCaffrey, and he's close to the first down, gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey, and he will have a Chiefs first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here now, 2nd down and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Now he'll run. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Willis. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Willis now to throw. That's caught by Dillon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready, ready.
Here's 1st down. To throw is Willis. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.